Didn't play at all in the preseason, taking his first steps with his new team. May, near side, caught. Douglas for the Patriots touchdown. Drake May putting this ball where only Douglas could get to it. Officials confirming that he did have control, clearly in bounds. Touchdown, New England.
I wonder if Josh McDaniel wants to give him a shot here with a dagger throw into the end zone.
Fake it to Gibson. May moving, throwing, and it's caught for a touchdown. Mac Hollins, his first touchdown as a Patriot. And what an opening drive for Drake May and New England.
Action, this one. Mac Hollins, a guy that loves to show up in the run game and blocks. He comes off as if he's going to block right there and then gets to the corner right now, and he's able to celebrate with the other new.
May going for the corner of the end zone to Booty. Diving attempt, and he's got it.
This was the nightmare for us as defensive backs. A receiver that could wrap around us and end up making a play. Because that's exactly what Booty did. The coverage was...
Final 15 seconds of the quarter.
Hooper on the backside of the formation, 81 in blue.
May, pressure coming by Judon. May steps up, looking to keep it. May, touchdown with a late flag. Handed off to Stevenson up the middle, and he takes it in. And New England goes back up by 3. Patterson to Gibson, who gets a running start on that catch. Gibson across the 30. Antonio Gibson still going. Can he return the favor? Down the sideline. You gotta be kidding me. Back to back. A 90-yard touchdown.
Now you're like, wait, hey, if I can return him. Nice jump cut there, and then he got good wedge of blocking that he bounced off of. And once he got to the sideline, he outruns KJ Britt, the linebacker from Miami, and dives into the end zone. Back-to-back monster.
Gibson in the backfield. Steelers press the line. Fake it. Toss it. Wide open. Touchdown. Hunter Henry. Went for it on 4th and 1 earlier. Made it. This is a 4th and 2. May. Over the middle. Catch made. Henry. Touchdown.
You get an opportunity to flip the field and maybe get yourself another scoring drive. So I think this is the right decision.
Sam Martin, the veteran, for the punt, and Marcus Jones. There was no fair catch at the 12, and he squeezes out of it. Marcus Jones down the sideline. Blockers in front. Pass the punter. Marcus Jones, and that's a punt return for a touchdown. Fullback is in as well. Drake May. Can he keep it himself and take it? He will. He does. And that is a touchdown, New England.
And, you know, he's just one of those dudes.
As Henderson carries into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Travion Henderson scored for the rookie. Antonio Gibson is in with Jack Westover, the fullback. Antonio Gibson, and that's a Patriot touchdown. They made that one look easy.
It's still a growth process, but he's really doing a good job with that stuff. Using that athleticism right there.
Hunter Henry inside the 10. Down the sideline. See if he stepped out of bounds. And Hunter Henry has a touchdown. On a 3rd and goal. Firing easy for that. That's a touchdown to Mac Hollins.
32 on the game. 1st and goal. Patriots looking for the lead. Ramondre Stevenson pounds it into the end zone. New England on top.
We've seen all season long. Watch on the tail end of it here. You'll see the block come in right out of the corner. If you can eliminate those safeties on...
Pitch. Stevenson. Touchdown. Ramondre Stevenson.
Such a good play call. Watch all the motion. Let's pull over here, and then we're going to flip it back this way. Watch how many looks are right there. Bosa flies down inside. They get it outside easily. Tremendous play call. I tell you, you're starting to see now Josh McDaniels being...
For the lead. Right down the middle. Borregales nails it. And the Patriots take the lead with 15 seconds remaining.
But his catches count, all of them for first downs.
Fake handoff to Stevenson. May feeling the pressure. Taking a shot. He's got his man. It's Pop Douglas, and he is in. Touchdown. And we got haymakers all over the place at the start. 53-yard strike from May.
It's not a difficult concept. Play action in post. And the Saints have two players, both the corner and the free safety. Really a great job by Douglas to set him up, but that's just bad free safety play.
So inside of a minute now left in the quarter. First and 10 Patriots as they work from the Saints 25. May again going to throw towards the end zone, and it is caught. Ooh. Touchdown! Kayshon Boutte with a snatch. Too strong. A 25-yard touchdown catch. Wow. Boy, the hand fighting, that's why you hit the weight room.
Man, you know, that's what Boutte has done. He has been, his catches.
Play on third down to get the first. Potentially leave enough time for the Saints to get it back, but now the Patriots threatening. May takes a shot down the field. It's Boutte. Touchdown. There is a late flag thrown right at the end of the play after Boutte had crossed the goal line. If it sticks, it's a 29-yard touchdown completion. To confirm that Boutte did indeed cross before he was knocked down with the left knee.
Yep.
Certainly appears to be in from that vantage point. Great angle from our crew here. High formation set in front of Stevenson. Henry there on the keeper. It's May. Waiting for the signal. Officials trying to get to the bottom of the pile. Boy, they're looking at each other. Nothing official yet. There's the football squeaking out. And they did not get it.
On the field is a failed conversion.
Boy, I don't know how he didn't. It looked like at least his helmet was way over the goal line. Third and goal for New England. May, end zone, Hooper! Touchdown! Austin Hooper, the former Titan, with his first touchdown of the season.
Trying to recover down here at the bottom. We're going to look at Snead. He's right here. He's looking at Hooper. He loses track of him in this zone, tries to catch up, and this is a fantastic play by Austin Hooper. You teach guys, he has a last shot mentality. He wants to make sure they end this half with the ball.
May taking a deep shot down the field. Boutte is down there. Touchdown! What a catch! Kayshon Boutte from LSU.
Charles, I'll say it again. There's not a quarterback in the NFL that has thrown the deep ball better than Drake May. And this is one heck of a catch by Kayshon Boutte. Catching that back end of the football as he stretches his arms all the way out, almost to fingertips on that left side.
First and goal for New England. Ramondre Stevenson walks it in for a touchdown. Fascinating drive by the Patriots. You saw a little bit of everything there. And New England adds to its lead.
They're superstars, not necessarily the guys you think of that you're going to get the ball to when you start dialing things up all the time. but they're the ones who kept the drive alive to let Ramondre Stevenson finish things off.
Mike Vrabel's reaction.
I was on Broadway. I didn't get to check those out.
They weren't flashing the scores down there.
Ward lost the football, scooped up by Chason, and it's a touchdown!
You see all the ability in the world from Cam Ward, but he's had a turnover in every single one of the Titans games. He has to value the football more. You cannot have plays like this happen at the quarterback position because you don't allow.
How's Jim Schwartz right there, defensive coordinator, going to adjust?
May has it. To the end zone. Touchdown, Hunter Henry. On the move, he takes it in for 6.
So now they're going to come back across the formation with that jet sweep. They're going to come across there. They just hit you with it. They fake it. Now they boot out. Everybody's following the jet sweeper, which is Diggs. And now you get to the edge. Little pin flat there to the tight end. Bam! Touchdown. New England. Pick play down here.
Quick toss. Catch made. Diggs has a touchdown.
Run it off and, man, hit that slant underneath and create rubs and picks. You see it right there with wide receiver running through there, Hollins, and creating that kind of...
May's longest run, 28 yards. He's throwing for the end zone, and back there the catch is made. Kayshon Boutte has 6.
In the pocket. You want to control the game. You control it from the pocket. So calm, and watch him turn this dang thing over right on the goal line. You couldn't run down there and set it in there any closer. We talk about throwing it in a trash can. That was throwing it into a milk carton right there by Drake May.
Now trying to spread them out a little bit, to your point.
And that's Douglas in the backfield. May looking his way, trying to connect with Douglas. Got him! Touchdown! 12th play of the drive. Jennings again trying to get in, and that is his first NFL touchdown. Terrell Jennings, the first-year running back out of Florida A&M, puts the Patriots back on top.
Jalen Walker, 11. James Pierce, 27. First-round picks this year for the Falcons.
May over the middle. He's got Diggs. Stephon Diggs at the 5. Diggs, stiff arm, diving for the pylon. Touchdown! What a play by Stephon Diggs!
Cannon the play, alerting it, getting to the right play.
Final seconds of the first quarter. They fake it to Henderson. Tony, you're right, going down the field. They got the big play. There he goes, running down the sideline is Williams. Williams, the rookie, has the touchdown. I don't know how you felt it coming here, Tony, but you called it. Here's the big play, 72 yards to the rookie from Washington State.
You just have seen enough football, and I'm like, watch out, Tampa. Once I get a beat on you, that means Josh McDaniels gets a beat on you, and I know what you're going to be in.
Here we go, shotgun time on 4th and goal to close out the first half.
Motion, throw it to him quickly.
Looking that way, throws it, end zone. Diggs, did he get the feet down? Yes, he did. Touchdown, New England.
And a toe tap. Diggs is having a game, and 1, 2, and how aggressive. Does he hold on? Gutsy decision throw, but what a catch. That's 2 players making an incredible play.
Picture perfect. Both these teams have been outstanding during the year on their first drives of the second half. Here's Henderson. Up ahead and taken off. He might not be caught. Inside the 20, the 10, and the rookie takes it home for the touchdown. Defensive lineman in as a fullback.
They have not used that for play action yet. Each time he's in, they've ran it every time, and they do it again.
They toss it.
I didn't love it.
Henderson got away.
Love it.
He's got a chance to show off that speed. Henderson breaks a second one for a touchdown.
Oh my gosh. He looked over at the coaching staff to say, should I go in to score or should I not? Should I go down? I've never seen that before, Jim. You know you're fast. He gets the edge, Tunga kicks out. And then the speed, and watch him at the end. He's going to look to the sideline. And he's going to say, hey, should I go down? No, coach, should I score? Okay, I'll go score.
Ahead. That is amazing.
13th play of the drive after the Jets scored on a 14th-play drive. Flip it back here, turning inside, spinning his way all the way into the end zone is Henderson for the touchdown.
Watch 72. Nobody touches him. Boom, underneath him. Little spin move right into Sherwood, who's their best tackler. Offensive line gets behind him. Bunch of semi-truck.
Ben Brown comes in as an eligible offensive lineman to the outside and cutting through and going all the way to the end zone is Trevion Henderson. 2 touchdowns for him. 14 unanswered, up by 7. With 7:54 to go.
The tight ends, Hunter Henry, that time in motion with a good crack block.
2nd and 5. Pump fake, throws, open, caught, touchdown. The hat trick for Henderson.
On the back end, and Drake May, what a drive for him in this offense. And a lot of these plays were like this. 2 defenders take Diggs, and it leaves a wide open Trevion Henderson out of the backfield. And look at him. He wants to go to Diggs, and then he comes off of him and eventually finds Henderson.
Henry, the tight end, led him in receptions a year ago. Here we go. 1st and 10, escaping traffic. Wide open, Henry. That's a Patriot touchdown. 28-yard touchdown pass. Henry's 5th touchdown reception of the season.
Henry's just going to run a corner route. Out to his left,
Boy,
you see the
receiver.
Yeah.
Though, right? He's got Taj Brooks as his running back. And outside they go. Josivas, did he get it?
Great catch by Josivas.
He sure did, right in front of Gonzalez. Super Bowl MVP with Baltimore. Brooks was the back. Flacco will go underneath. Oh, it's kicked off. That's a pick 6. Kiss him goodbye. Marcus Jones. Our 2nd pick 6 in this one. Going each way. And New England has captured the lead.
And you know, it's easy to fall into the trap of, now watch his eyes. He starts to throw in motion to the corner, and then he just turns to the outside to get the outlet without checking it with his eyes first. And sometimes
and they rally to the football there and just don't give up anything.
Number 8 defense in the league. Coming into week 13, Gillen hits it. And the return by Marcus Jones. He can fly. Still going. Still going. No flags. Touchdown, Patriots. .94 yards for the touchdown.
Joe, all those years under Bill Belichick, the Patriots went into every game feeling that they had an advantage in the special team side of things, and it has shown tonight under Mike Vrabel. They're just as well coached. They had the big return.
Here's one to the end zone, and Kayshon Boutte. Touchdown, New England, working against Cordell Flott.
Kayshon Boutte is one of the most improved players in the NFL this year, and he tracks that ball exceptionally well. He's got a tight split, opens up a lot. How much progress he's made.
Patriots in field goal range at the moment. Here's one downfield, and caught for the touchdown. Kyle Williams.
Kyle Williams has been their deep threat here over the last several weeks, and that's a great shot of the accuracy I was talking about on the deep balls by Drake May. Just drops it right in there. An outstanding job also by Williams, just tracking it. Another rookie that has made a lot of contributions to this offense this year.
They need it.
Shotgun for May. Oh, it's an option, and May cuts to the outside for the touchdown. Fantastic opening statement for the Pats.
This is just a great job by the Patriots on the play design. You have Hunter Henry coming to lead the way. Drake May pulls it, gets a great block from Kayshon Boutte as well to spring him. And Drake May makes one guy miss, heads to the end zone.
And he's really stepped forward in his second year out of Utah. Shotgun, May. He's going to run. Wow. Second score of the day. Drake May on the ground for the touchdown.
Nobody protecting the middle of the field. And Drake May just takes it right up the B gap between the guard and the tackle into the end zone. Right here, you're going to see just a huge lane open up. And he takes full advantage and considers dunking it over the goalposts.
You do, or? Oh, you. Oh, I do.
You walked in with no shirt today.
That's true. Henderson! He's going the distance! And he's gone! It's all cooking for New England. 52 yards for the Rook.
The double team is going to be phenomenal up top from the right tackle and the extra O-lineman. They are just going to push Bosa out of the way and clear a path. This touchdown is on the Patriots offensive line for clearing the way. And then once he breaks through that initial fence, anybody who wants to say weak schedule, anybody who wants to say anything about him, these are the types of drives that they can show everyone.
Henderson bounces away, and Henderson is off to the races.
Look at May.
Does he have another one in him?
May sprung him.
He does. Touchdown. Goodbye. Travion Henderson.
Drake May leading the way. If you want a reason to believe in your team, if you want a reason to believe in your quarterback, if you want to follow somebody in the battle, you follow a guy who's going to sprint 50 yards down the field.
Tyrese Tonga, the 330-pound defensive lineman, in the backfield. Play pass. May pops it over the head. Waiting is Henry. Touchdown, New England.
He deserved that one. Watch the little hump move over here, getting out on this release. He's blocking. Now he's just going to throw the guy away. Now decision time. You're going to go after Drake May. You're going to go up back and cut.
Stevenson gets a break to Ernest Johnson, 7th-year veteran, former Raven, in the lineup. May taking a deep shot. Downfield towards Williams. He brought it in. That's a touchdown. That is Kyle Williams. His 3rd of the year. Tremendous over-the-shoulder catch. Game on in Baltimore.
That one. That's a little taste of what we saw all year, earlier in the year. Let's make sure everything was kosher. Yes, indeed, it was. Brilliant. And Kyle Williams, you hit on it. How about a guy averaging 28.5 yards a catch this year? You have a trusted weapon down.
Henry, the tight end, the lone receiver left. May looking that way, nothing open. Throws it in the middle, Stevenson for 2. Flag is down in the end zone. The 21. Stevenson bouncing outside. Ramondre Stevenson with a block by Williams to the end zone. The Patriots take the lead. Touchdown, New England.
Ramondre Stevenson right there, Roquan Smith there. And what you're going to see is a setup here and a cutback. And it was Roquan Smith who just barely stepped into that other side, that other hole. And Ramondre Stevenson teased it that way, cut it back, and look at the New England Patriots. Last week, they had an opportunity late to seal up the game. This week, they had to come from behind. And you just have to wonder, how much did they learn from that experience in Buffalo or against the Bills that have helped them here in this one tonight? It's a young team. They're growing. They're
Westover blocking. May fake. Throw. Back of the end zone. It is a touchdown for Austin Hooper. Jumbo package again.
Love these tight ends in the red zone. Austin Hooper, longtime veteran, So much of the attention goes to the run game, and then Hunter Henry on the motion, but you sneak in that backside X tight end along the baseline, just give him a high ball to go make a play.
And now right back to the 1 yard line. Stevenson the carry, West over the block. Patriots with a second touchdown drive. That looked about as easy as it gets. Nice for scores.
Yeah, you just watch West over. This is a fullback's dream right here. He knows goal line is his time to shine. Watch him lead up. He wanted no part of that block.
That's how in control New England was in the first. Drake May got a man. It's Stevenson. It's a touchdown. May's 9 for 9, and the Patriots are rolling the Jets on the road.
Now, you see what happens when they blitz this linebacker. That forces the defensive end to cover the running back in coverage, which for a quarterback, that's your dream right there. There is no defensive end that wants to cover a running back.
May inside, it's Diggs, it's a touchdown, and that catch is worth $500,000 too. It makes it 27-3.
All right, I'm sorry, this play looks all too familiar. 2016 Super Bowl against the Atlanta Falcons. They're going deep into the archives. Josh McDaniels, just that quick dish. You've got all those lead blockers. They can throw it to the middle of the field. They don't necessarily have to take a shot at the end zone. They still have time.
May will climb, May will throw. He's got Henry. Henry's got the touchdown. The red zone machine strikes again. Diggs and now Henry. He has carved up the Jets today.
And you just feel like everything just has a calmness and a poise to it. You know, it's never frantic in this Josh McDaniels offense.
May on the rollout, on the move, throws to the end zone. It is caught for the touchdown. Guess who? The first of his NFL career. Efton Chisholm III, undrafted out of Eastern Washington.
Little misdirection. They've been running the ball so well today. So you know it's going to get Drake May on the perimeter, which as a quarterback you love because it creates these throwing angles for you. And Efton Chisholm.
2 carries to open the game, gets a break. The rookie Henderson comes in, and Travion straight ahead. 3 plays, 3 runs, touchdown. Bang! Wow!
Run game. Well, that's all nonsense. I'll tell you what. They can throw it. They continue to improve on the ground game. They're good up front, getting healthy again at the offensive line.
A couple things on tape on this drive for the playoffs, huh?
Throw it to him.
Motions out. Give it to him. MVP case. Instead, Stevenson. Both running backs with a touchdown. 2 drives, 2 scores for New England.
Tell you what, you talk a lot about Miami's got a lot to play for, playing for the future of their coach. You know, someone's not playing in the SEC and someone's in the Sun Belt. You know, this is all NFL rosters.
3rd and 2. May's got Stevenson. Touchdown. First touchdown pass of the day for Drake May.
It's just great play design on the right side of your scheme. Ramondre Stevenson, he's one-on-one with Terrell Dotson. So pre-snap, Drake May knows it's one-on-one man coverage. And tell you what, for a running back to go out wide, he ran a sluggo, so it's a slant pump. That is a wide receiver type route, and the ability to build around a young premier elite quarterback is very promising for the future in New England.
Stevenson again. Ramondre Stevenson has his 3rd touchdown of the game. Bursting through for 35.
I'll show you a great tight end alongside him. That's typically how it works.
Henderson, left side, he's in. Travion Henderson makes it 5 touchdowns for the duo of Stevenson and Henderson today.
In Foxborough against this Patriots team that just seems, I mean, I know last week they were incredible. People said, all right, it's the Jets. So what, he threw for 5 touchdowns. They got a lot of young guys playing time. You know, the Dolphins aren't world beaters. They're certainly not a playoff caliber team.
You see the Stevenson 128-yard total tonight. Late pass. Oh, picked up on Henley. Twists him. May on top. Henry's got it to the end zone. Touchdown, New England against his old team in the playoffs.
the other back, is going to make a spectacular block. Then you're going to see him get just a piece of Dayon Henley, who's a whirling dervish coming through and almost got to May, who kept his eyes down the field and was able to see Henry and just lobbed the perfect throw over Derwin James's head. This is a play we did not see from Drake May early in the year. He was the kind of guy that would drop his head down, but look just barely over the outreached arms.
They're going to throw. And complete. Douglas, touchdown, Patriots on 4th and 1. In trouble. That ball is up for grabs. Picked off. Back the other way, Jones. He is in for the touchdown. Caleb on Chason had pressure. That ball was up for May. End zone. The catch. The touchdown. Diggs.
This is a great catch. I mean, that is not easy to do. That ball's away. He knows he's going to have contact at the end of it. Jalen Reed in coverage, and he's trying to make a play on the football, but just strong hands by Stephon Diggs.
Anderson coming off the edge. May steps into it, takes a shot downfield, and caught for the touchdown, Kayshon Boutte. Wow.
Pretty amazing job. Great throw, outstanding catch by Kayshon Boutte. That's some of the things that we've seen from him throughout this season in what has been a breakout year. I mentioned Stingley was targeted just one time through the first 3 quarters, twice on this possession. He got called for the penalty, and then they take him deep for the touchdown.
Can't do it any better than number 9 did right there.
2nd and 4. Taken off is May. Drake May to the end zone for the New England touchdown.
And you see just the numbers right here. I'm going to throw it. No, you're not. Get up on the 2nd level. Just a walk-in touchdown based on the numbers here. Stevenson goes and blocks.
Play downfield.
Gain of 24. Trying to find some tempo. Trying to take a shot play. Downfield for Hollins. He's got it. Touchdown, New England.
He's hustling across the field, but then he's got to turn and try to make the play down the field, and you've got Mack Hollins, who is not finished yet. Tremendous. So 2 completed passes, 2 plays we've seen from the Patriots time after time this year, and finally it shows.
Might be looking for another coordinator as Kubiak takes this Raiders job as his recruit. May stepping up, throwing it out. Stevenson takes it off his shoe tops and scores a touchdown. Touchdown, Patriots. He caught it before it hit the ground.
And I think May thought that.
Wow, yeah, he got it.
I think May thought that he had made a mistake. He grabbed his helmet as soon as he threw it.
Yeah.
It's a touchdown. Watch May. He's like, oh, I can't believe I did that.